Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode. My name is Sam Sobi. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you clicking on this video and watching. Make sure you subscribe. And if you don't know anything about me, basically, I'm a dude from the Midwest. I love the outdoors, but I'm currently in Florida. And basically, it's time for me to spill the beans, why I'm in Florida, what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna talk to you really quick, and then we're gonna jump into the video. So the main reason I'm in Florida is to fish the Bassmaster Opens on the Kissimmee chain as a co-angler. Basically, there's a pro that runs the boat, and there's a co that's in the back of the boat. All the co-anglers compete against each other, all the pros compete against each other. I have to catch 3 big fish, the pro has to catch 5 big fish. But besides that, the other main reason I'm down there is I got an incredible opportunity this year to travel, fish, and film a few times this year with 2 really awesome anglers, one being Greg Mansfield and Joel Willer. And they have a goal. They're trying to make the Elite Series through the Bassmaster Opens. So basically, we joined forces. I'm doing some of the production and work for them and their channel, and we're all traveling, fishing, and exploring together kind of throughout this whole year over the course of 4 tournaments, the Bassmaster Eastern Open. So, without further ado, after this video, make sure you go check my link in the description. They have their first video on their channel. It's called The Sickness. They're shooting a series called Black and Blue. I'll give you a really sneak peek of it right here.
I don't care how long this takes, I'm gonna make it. Several hundred anglers competing and only 12 spots are available. I'm trying to prove that I can compete at the highest level. There is no room for error in the Bassmaster Opens. If I have one bad day on the water, you know, this could all be over for the year. Any of these types of series, you have to be consistent. Faith in yourself, faith in your decisions. You have to work every day to hone your instincts. Going out and finding the 5 biggest bass in that lake. You know, we really want a chance to chase those blue trophies. First, we have to get there.
Yeah, we're bringing the freaking heat, boys. So that's basically, everything's out in the open now. I'm chilling with these guys a little bit down in Florida. We're shooting awesome videos together. I'm shooting videos for my own channel. And now, we're competing in the Bassmaster Open. Today is day 1. Let's get after it. Practice is over, rods are rigged, we chilled at the meeting, we're all registered, we're good to go. The boys and myself, we're excited, we're locked in, and we're ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow starts day 1 of the 2020 Lake Kissimmee Bassmaster Open, and we're so excited. We had decent practices, the boys covered a lot of water, and it seems like they're doing a little bit of everything. They're junk fishing, they're bed fishing, they're fishing deep shell bars. It's kind of a toss-up. Both their boat draws are somewhere in between, like, what is it, 130, and Joel, you're 30?
52.
You're 52.
129.
Okay, so they're toward the middle of the pack. Joel's kind of toward the front of the pack, and I got Drew with a guy. I don't know him, by the way, and we're right in the middle of the pack too. Our boat number's like 106. So I don't know. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I've got this like nervous throat feeling down in my stomach that I haven't had for a long time, since probably high school sports. I don't know, but that's good. You know what I mean? It means you're excited and you want it. You want to go kick some butt, and it just means it means a lot to you, which this does. So it's gonna be early morning tomorrow, so we're gonna get some rest, and yeah. Day 1, Bassmaster Opens. Let's freaking get it.
Champion on the BassPro.com Bassmaster Eastern Open, Kissimmee Chain and Lakes, Kissimmee, Florida.
Alrighty guys, here we are, day 1. We just put the boats in. I met up with my pro. I'll probably introduce you guys to him later, but this is where it goes down. Check it out, right there. Weigh-in's right behind me, and I'm so excited. I'm nervous, you guys. I'm nervous, but excited, scared, happy, just pumped. I'm pumped. So yeah, I just need 3 big bites today, and hopefully we get her done. So stick with us, stay tuned. Let's start the tournament in 3, 2, 1. You won't be pissed.
Levi Wiggin in boat 95. Yep, I'll be Missouri right now.
Alrighty guys, we just made a long run all the way across Toho. We're gonna lock up into Cypress, and today I get to ride around with a dude named Lucas McDaniels, awesome dude. Got to meet him. We've been just kind of chatting, drinking coffee before we blasted off this morning, and he's gonna go catch him up today. This dude is mentally strong. You wanna know how mentally strong? He has raised 3 teenage daughters. If you don't think he's mentally strong and ready to catch them, you would be dead wrong. So this is gonna be a great day. He had a decent practice. We had kind of a decent or tough practice, so it's just gonna be junk fishing, getting around him, and yeah, hopefully catch him up. Both Lucas and myself just stand up and we both got to pee so dang bad. We sat through that lock, which took like 45 minutes. We had a long run down through here. I'll talk to you guys in a minute after we pee. Alrighty guys, we just relieved ourselves there. Pulled into spot number 1. If I haven't said it already, this is day 1 of the Bassmaster Eastern Open on the Kissimmee chain. We made a long run past Toho into Cypress into a small lake called Tiger, and I'm super pumped about this because we didn't really check this lake out in practice, the dudes I was hanging with, so just to be able to see this water, get a feel for it, and learn. And that's the whole thing about being a co-angler, is you're not here to win money, you're not here to do anything like that, you're here to learn. Don't get in the pros' way. Let him have his day. He's got a lot more time, money, and energy spent into this tournament, so it's just about learning, getting to see a bunch of water, and getting to see how they break it down. So it's pretty cool. As far as breaking down water and time management goes, we locked up today, and we were kind of timing the whole trip. We're seeing how long it took us to go through the lock, how many boats they can fit in there, and basically how far this run is, because we got to go back through this long, windy place, which you guys saw. So this is gonna be good. Either way, I'm done talking. I'll talk to Lucas later after things calm down, but we're in spot number 1. He needs 5 bass, I need 3. Let's get her done. Alrighty guys, Lucas is out front throwing a chatterbait, seeing if you can get some active fish going. I'm gonna just soak this speed worm in the back. I feel like that's a decent approach as a co-angler, just to kind of fish a little bit slower, soak it in the back, and maybe pick up some fish that your pro didn't catch. So he's just kind of fan casting out front. I'm gonna slowly pitch this out there and reel it in nice and easy. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna pick up a chatterbait now and kind of fan cast in the middle here. It's pretty cool, this back area we're in. Lucas says it gets to be 15 feet, which is like basically the deepest spot in the whole lake. All this whole Kissimmee chain of lakes really only gets, what, 8 foot, 9 foot? Yeah. And what's not out in the middle, 8 foot of water, basically everything's like 2 and 3 foot, where probably a lot of guys will be fishing today. So to find a back little cove like this, that's deep, is pretty unique. All right guys, I'm gonna dub over something. Back in this cove, there's a bunch of fish busting, and Lucas is telling me that they're prehistoric catfish, and they're like almost, what do you say, armored catfish? Armored catfish? I'll dub a picture over the video right here. They're crazy. There's one sitting on shore right now. Is he alive?
No.
He's dead, okay. God, they're crazy looking. Being from Minnesota, I've never seen something like that. Here we go, fish on. Just a little one. He won't go 12. First bite of the morning. Just a little dog on the speed worm, not even gonna measure him. He won't go 12, no way. Yeah, no way. It's a good sign. Did you do any good on that lizard in practice? Dude, I could see them crushing that. Just like a speed worm, a little different though. There's a fish on. I know. All right, first fish of the day. Oh, he looks like he'll go 12. Oh, put that here. Do you mind if I borrow your bump board? Chill out, buddy, chill out. Oh yeah, dude, almost 14. That helps, that feels good to get the first one in the boat. All right, that's his side of the live well. That's where he keeps his fish. He currently has 2. This is my side. That's the first one of the day. Alrighty guys, that feels so good to get the first one in the boat. I need 2 more, and I just need one of them to be big as hell. Every fish helps. Down here in Florida, nobody scoffs at a 12 or 14 incher. Because certain times of year, they are definitely hard to come by.
Fish on. In the pads. Good fish. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Totally. Shit. Just swimming it really slow. Oh, guys, that hurts. That freaking hurts. That was not a bad fish either. That was at least 2 pounds. Soak a little single on it. Oh, I don't know if he's 12. Hopefully he doesn't shrink, and hopefully we call him out later today.
Alrighty guys, little mid-morning update. It's 10:45. I've got 2 fish in the well. Lucas has 2 fish in the well. I missed a decent one back there, and so did Lucas. We fished this pit area for a little bit. He picked up his 2 fish there, then we kind of ran out of there and fished some scattered pads, and there's definitely fish biting around the scattered pads. So I think he's gonna hit this all up, hopefully pick up a couple more, and then we might run back to those pads and refish it, just nice and slow. It seems like without this wind, they don't want to chase too much, so we're just gonna have to adjust. 1 on the speedworm, 1 on the Senko. We need to pick up 1 more. 1 more for a limit and then upgrade. Alrighty guys, still no more upgrades for us. We fished those pits, ran across, fished some arrowhead grass, and now we're returning to the area that I lost that fish. It'd be nice to get one back about that same size. Oh, and I'm being quiet because there's like competitors everywhere, and if they see you catch a fish, they're just vultures out here. They're just... The banana socks are coming off. It's steam. Alrighty guys, current time check. It's like 2:30. We're gonna lock back down to Lake Toho. I have 2 fish, he has 4 fish. We're both still looking for our limit. We've got a little bit of time to fish in Toho, and we check in at 4 o'clock. So what's the game plan? What do you think?
I don't know, go get lucky.
Go get lucky, I'm game for that. Said this time and time again, the cool part about fishing in Florida is you can roll up to anything and you got a shot at catching a giant. So it's never over till it's over. So gonna go into Toho, swing for the fences, and hopefully we connect. So stick with us, stay tuned. You won't be pissed. That's it, boys. That's all she wrote. Day 1 in the books. I only ended up with 2 fish. Lucas, on the other hand, grinded out a limit. Nice job. Thank you so much for today. I learned a ton.
Everybody gets lucky once in a while, man. Don't laugh at me.
Oh. Boys, we worked for bites today. We worked. So it's gonna be interesting. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'll probably weigh these 2 rats in. And yeah, I learned a ton today. I got a lot to tell you. Day one. Alrighty guys, we made it back to the Airbnb. We got the boats loaded up, kind of some stuff organized, and just ripped right back here. I want to kind of just recap my day really quick. Some things I learned, some challenges, some things I thought that were awesome, and just kind of recap what I probably didn't capture on film, because like when you're fishing in tournament mode, like the last thing you're thinking about is honestly filming, and I'm trying to get better at that. I'm trying to like pick the camera more up during a tournament or stuff like that. I don't know. But either way, the day was pretty cool. Beautiful morning, glass. We were boat like 100, and we flew way down to the lake. We locked way up and flew down to a really small lake that kind of is off this Kissimmee chain. And then from there, we even went in like this small little back pond, potentially like the size of this one, like pretty small little area. And the cool thing about going back to this area was we've been down here for I don't know how many days, but I've seen a lot of Toho. I've seen a lot of Kissimmee, I've seen a lot of cypress. I haven't seen a lot of tiger, and that's exactly where we were today. So I haven't seen this part of the lake, and I just thought that was really cool. We didn't catch them up in there too good, but it was just cool to see how that part of the lake laid out. It was cool to see the water clarity, and it was just, the weed growth in there was a little bit different than the whole Kissimmee chain. So I feel like I learned a ton there and gained a bunch of knowledge of just how this little section of the Kissimmee chain laid out. opposed to the rest of it. And that's what it's about, you know what I mean? Being a co-angler, it's about seeing the water, obviously watching your pro and seeing how he breaks it down, but it's about taking kind of a lower risk than entering as a pro and still gaining a ton of experience on that body of water. And that's what I feel like I did today. So today was day one. I ended up only weighing in 1 fish. I had 2 fish in my live well, and I bumped it at the end there, and I don't think it was quite 12, so I was like, so I threw it back. And yeah, I just weighed in 1 fish. So pretty horrible, pretty horrible. I feel like we weren't around him too much. We got very few bites today, and it was really tough. But huge shout out to my pro. Thank you so much for letting me ride along with you. And yeah, Lucas was an awesome guy. He's a really funny dude. Cool guy to fish with. I'm pretty excited for tomorrow, just because I guarantee we're gonna be fishing different water than we fished today, and probably new techniques too. So I'm excited to learn more about the lake, excited to see how this different pro approaches it. And yeah, I need to catch 3 big bass tomorrow, so that's the goal. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate you watching the video. I don't know how well I did capturing it, but I tried my best. And I can guarantee you this: tomorrow I'm going out there, putting my head down, 8 hours. I'm gonna fish slow, and I'm gonna catch 3 big bass. So thank you so much. I guess there's nothing left to be said, and stay tuned. And as always, let the adventure begin. Let's go catch them up tomorrow.
Move ahead, oh my pretty babe. Something ain't right. Got to find a way to move ahead.